Hello, Leo, and welcome. This will be a general weekly reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 30th through January 5th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is a general reading. So take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, never put anyone else's judgment before your own, Leo. Okay, you know best what works for you, right? But sometimes, the cards are great reminders, provide great guidance, which is what I love. And that's also what my intention is. My intention is not to read your future or tell you what is going to happen. It's really to attract the cards and the messages that maybe people who are, looking for some guidance or just some reminders and some encouragement. Okay, so that is always my intention with these readings. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but that's just my mutt drinking his water behind me. Okay, so from the Minor Arcana, we have one card for the physical realm. We have several cards here for the mental realm. So you've got a lot on your mind. Okay, Leo. And one card from the spiritual realm. And let's see if we can get one card. We have the Fool reversed as the overall energy. Okay, that was fast. That Fool reversed. All right. You know what? You have a lot on your mind. You have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. The Queen of Cups reversed, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, so what I'm feeling here with all of these cards is that, okay, this is your mental realm. This is what's on your mind, what you're focused on. And I feel like that for most of you, this will be a situation where you take the messages that resonate, and that not every single one of these will resonate with everyone. Okay, but let's see how it plays out here. Okay, now you have two sevens together, and the seven is a very spiritual number. It's often about deep research, like a personal research into spiritual areas and such. And it's often associated with alone time, maybe being a loner or spending time alone, right? It's kind of like going deep inside here. So now we have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles here, and I'm really feeling a mixed message here. Some of you may be thinking about taking from your savings and spending on something that maybe you normally wouldn't spend it on, or maybe you are thinking of spending a lot of money, but I feel like you're thinking of taking from your savings. And I don't know if you are completely aligned with this, because I feel as though you feel like you're stealing from yourself, like maybe I shouldn't be spending this money on myself, or maybe I should wait till I save this money up as opposed to taking it out of my savings. Okay, so that's kind of a specific message. This definitely is not what everyone is thinking about, but some of you might be thinking about taking from the savings. And for some of you, you might be thinking that it might not go over well with someone else maybe a partner or something. Oh, didn't mean to hit the computer there. So now you have the Queen of Cups reversed. It is possible that this is the person it will not go over well with. This could be male or female, but this is, someone who's definitely emotionally out of sorts. And, you may be thinking this isn't the time to discuss this with this person. This person will not agree with this. This person will not be in alignment with this, or at least not at this time. Again, feeling very guarded, maybe even a little paranoid, maybe a little worried, but definitely like, if this is in relation to taking money out of the account, for example, you're really feeling like very guarded about it. You're not lined up with this at all yet. You're definitely not lined up with this at all. And then with the 9 of Cups beneath that, it's almost like you realize that you need to get in alignment with this first. You need to be able to like feel it, but you're really not yet. You're really not. You're not in alignment if this, with whatever this is to you. But I do feel as though, as much as you want to do this, you're really not, you don't have the energy lined up yet, right? And it really makes sense too with the Fool reversed. It's really the energy of, in this case, not taking that leap, not taking that risk. Right? Now, it's not to say that you cannot get in alignment with this and that another person who is involved can't get in alignment with it either. Now, that other person might be a water sign, right? So that could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, again, male or female, even though it's the Queen. But not necessarily. It's just someone who you feel, or you either feel won't agree or you feel doesn't agree. But anyway, yeah, you don't have the energy lined up, right? Now, it's not to say that you can't, because other cards could have come up in as the overall energy. So the potential for the Fool to be upright and ready to take a risk, to jump in, to do something new and fresh and exciting and be open about it, the potential is there, but the energy isn't there at this moment, which means that it's not really the right time for it, right? This is really kind of specific here, my Leo friends. So in your physical realm, you're contemplating it. You're not taking action. Okay, you're not making a move. You're contemplating it. You're giving it thought. You're looking for the opportunity to be grounded. So like you're kind of like taking a time out. You're taking a time out. You're not proceeding on this, which the way the energies stand, I think is wise. I really, really think that's wise. And the interesting thing is now you have another 7 here. I didn't even realize this, that I wasn't even putting the 7s together. But the moment I put this card down, I got the feeling that at least part of the message from the spiritual realm for you is that you need to almost but deliberately daydream, focus in a positive way about what you desire, about maybe your options, about the direction you want to go in, about this expenditure that you may wish to make. Okay? I mean, it's kind of like you want, there's something you want and there's something you want to do, And it may resonate with you even on a spiritual level with all these sevens. But you're not sure that someone else will agree with you, and or you know that he or she doesn't. In fact, it may be that this Queen of Cups reversed is the one who is like almost guarding the money, and definitely dissatisfied with this direction. And I feel like when that person is feeling this way, or if that is your expectation of how this person will feel, the energy isn't there at the moment to move on this, right? You don't want to take action from a place of negativity. You want to take inspired action. You want to take action from a place of inspiration. So it's really a message here about, law of attraction and having high expectations about your desires, having positive focus about your desires. But Leo, it will be different for each of you. We are all, from day to day, from moment to moment, at different places when it comes to our vibration, our beliefs, and our expectations, right? They fluctuate, etc. So only focus on your desire as specifically as you can while still feeling optimistic about it. In other words, if you focus on what you want, but the feeling that it's not there is present, then that's not really lining up the positive energy. That's kind of like a push and pull, or it's like a tug of war, right? I want it, but I don't have it. I want it, but I don't have it. And that really is where most of us that's how we hold ourselves back. That's how we keep creating the same current situation that we have over and over and over again in every moment, because of that tug of war between our desires and our beliefs. We desire it, but we don't really believe it's possible. So if you're feeling like you don't have the money to spend on this desire, then you won't have the money to spend on that desire. And I'm not even going to pretend that it's easy to change. As someone who has a history of negative vibration when it comes to money, and it's like I know better, but boy, do I slip back into old habits, right? I mean, so you really want to, if focusing on specifically what you want, because I'm feeling a lot of generality in this for some of you in this Seven of Cups, like especially because this figure is looking at multiple options, right? So maybe for most of you, the universe really wants you to not necessarily focus specifically on the thing that you want, but focus in general on believing that anything is possible, and that you not only can attract to you what you desire, you deserve it. You are worthy of it. You came here for that purpose. You came here to decide what you want. And sometimes that decision of what you want and has to come out of what you don't want. So you don't want this, but that clarifies what you do want. And then you focus in that direction. You came here to have what you want, and I don't mean in a selfish way, but you came here for joy, expansion, the expansion of you, the expansion of the universe, all of that growth. And you came here to enjoy yourself while doing it. It's really only the limits we put on ourselves from our physical perspective that get in the way of all of that. So moving into this new year, Leo, I feel like a brand new focus is on its way for you. A higher vibration and a stronger belief that you can have whatever you desire. So Leo, kind of specific here with the mental realm, but, take what resonates, leave the rest, or just go check out your moon and rising sign messages if none of this resonates with you. But Leo, I really want you to go into this new year with as high and as positive a vibration as you can here, knowing that the options are endless. That's what I'm feeling here with the Seven of Cups. Your choices are endless. Go into the new year feeling that. Thank you so much for being with me. Have a happy, happy new year, and I'll see you next week.